Welcome. This training module will teach you how to do a simple refund in a receipt present transaction. In the point of sale screen, a receipt present transaction is one where the customer returns merchandise and brings along with them the original transaction receipt. In order to begin the refund transaction, press the F3 button or click on F3 transaction at the bottom of the screen. A transaction mode box will appear. Use the arrow keys and select the refund mode. Press enter. A refund user authentication screen will appear. Enter the reason for the refund. For example, wrong size. You will now need to specify the reference number for the receipt. Look at the receipt that the customer is giving to the cashier. At the bottom of the receipt, a transaction reference number will be printed. This reference number may have 16 to 20 digits. You do not need to enter the entire reference number. Enter only the last 5 digits of the reference number. For example, 54265. Press enter. The system will now retrieve the details of the original sale transaction. Press enter on this screen. In the event that more than one transactions match the receipt transaction reference number token that you entered, you may see multiple transactions on the screen. Check the total of the transaction and the date and identify the correct transaction number. Use the arrow keys to scroll up and down. In this case, there is only one transaction, but in the event that there are multiple, you will be able to scroll. Press enter to pull up the details. In this case, all the line items from the original transaction are listed in this grid. Use the mouse and select the item that is to be refunded. For example, Nike High Performance Golf Shirt or designed by Paul Sebastian. You can check or uncheck the item and refund multiple or all of the items by using the check boxes. When complete, press the enter button on your keyboard. Note, all the transaction items have been pulled. The mode should appear as refund, and the quantity will be negative, indicating that these items are to be added back into the inventory. At the bottom, the total for the transaction is negative. To complete the refund, press enter on a blank line to pull up the payment screen. Use the arrow keys to select a payment type. You can use all of the regular payment types such as cash or credit card. But in a refund transaction, you can as well issue a store credit or credit note. Toggle to the ST credit button and press enter. If the transaction total is negative, you will see an option for credit note issue. Press enter. The amount should be negative for the credit note. Type in the customer name, who is going to be receiving the credit note. Specify the expiry date and press enter. Do you want to issue credit note? Yes. At this point, the credit note has been issued. You could have as well refunded the amount onto cash or other payment types. Press the end button to complete the transaction. If the transaction was successfully completed, a receipt should print at this point. Note, a transaction reference uploaded message appears at the bottom of the screen. This concludes this lesson. on how to do a refund transaction with the original receipt present. Thank you. Goodbye.